Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and it is another Harwoods track day. But Harwoods have a new brand, and that brand is McLaren. Now, a couple of weeks ago I was lucky enough to drive a 720S Spider out for a very short period of time with Mr. Joe Achilles. But today I've got an invite that I just couldn't turn down. Basically, Harwood said, would you like to come along to our track day, get to drive the 720S Spider out on the road, and then take it round the motor circuit? I had to say yes. I couldn't help myself. So first things first, let's take this up the road and we'll have a bit of a chat about what it's like to drive on the road, and then we're going to put it on the circuit. This is going to be a good day. We are in a McLaren 720S Spider on a beautiful day. My mate Harry's next to me, and we've known each other for a long time because when I had my Audi, you always used to look after me.
Yeah.
And now you work for McLaren. So tell us about this new Harwoods McLaren, because you're right at the start. It sounds really exciting.
So in the early stages of opening up a new McLaren dealership down in the New Forest, the newest dealership in the McLaren franchise.
That's never going to get boring.
So new McLaren dealership down in the New Forest. Considering there's no dealerships down there, it's a great location to have it in. Perfect roads.
Because I've been coming to Harwoods track days for a very long time, and you've always got such great brands with Aston and Bentley and Jaguar, and now you've got McLaren, which when that was announced, I was like, oh, you've got my favourite brand almost. It was like fantastic.
It's the pinnacle of all the supercars.
This thing is just mighty. So you might have seen my recent film with Joe Achilles in one of these, but we didn't really get to drive it very far. We went up the Goodwood hill climb. But I've got a bit of a longer route today to just experience it a bit more. What a day.
Perfect day for it.
Yeah. And then the super exciting thing is when we get back to Goodwood, I'm going to get to drive one of these around the circuit. And that's where you can really put this car into its element.
Push it to the limits.
You know, it's so fast and so good. On the public road, you get up to speed so quickly. But you can drive it, you can mooch around in it, and it's such beautiful suspension. And
so we're in sport now on the country road, which is sensible.
Obviously we'll be having it in track later. And then what I love as well, if you just have it in auto and go to the paddles, and then you don't bother changing, it just goes out. You're clearly not that engaged with the driving at the moment. I'll just drop you back to auto and do it for you.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That sounds awesome. It does sound absolutely brilliant. And when you upshift, it's instantly there. It kind of just punches you in the back, the small of your back. In the middle of the road enough there. Oh, that's its party piece. Here we go. So that's like half throttle.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm brave enough to use full throttle on the public road, to be honest. I'll leave that for the circuit in a little while. But the steering feels so sharp You can almost feel the kind of contours on the tarmac through the steering wheel. It's really, really
the feedback.
Beautiful. And although this road, I know it really, really well, but it's not got the best surface in the world, but it's just like, it's really smooth. And man alive, this car. Now the brake pedal feels quite interesting, because when you first put your foot on the brake pedal, it doesn't really feel like there's anything there. You have to be quite firm on it.
Yeah, to get the response.
And then you, so you know, you kind of just feather the brake, nothing happens, and you think, oh no. And then once you push a bit harder, they're super.
Yeah.
It's the downshifts though. I'm not sure you'd ever bore of that performance. And honestly, I don't even know whether I'm half throttle, to be fair.
It's probably 50-60% throttle.
Oh, wowzers. What a special car this is.
About 75% throttle.
I don't even know whether it was that much, to be honest. At that tiny amount of throttle, this outperforms pretty much any car I've ever driven. Just in terms of outright pace. It's just, wow. But on a sunny day like today, with a lovely bit of road, I can't imagine a place I'd rather be than sat here in the driver's seat of this car. Now the other very cool thing about the gentleman sat next to me is he's a GP fan, because he's just bought a Mini GP2. So we end up talking a lot about Mini GPs.
More than McLarens.
Yeah, probably actually, yeah. Oh, it's that crack. It's the fire crack. It's just.
Diesel launcher insane.
Oh, nice to look. I can only imagine. I mean, the other thing, I suppose, there's a whole bunch of stability control and traction control systems in here helping. We've got them all turned on at the moment, so that I'd imagine with those on, you'd have to be a real idiot to get into traction control. But
they say when it's in track mode, obviously ESC's partially off, but you can turn ESC all the way off. But just even the racing drivers, all the test drivers say, don't turn ESC off, because it just scares them. You need a new set of pants afterwards.
And the other thing is, the visibility out of it is amazing. And what's lovely, those flying buttresses on this Spider version are absolute works of art.
But for a 7 feet car.
You've got, I mean, the A-pillars are so tiny and they're out the way, so you've got this amazing view out the front. Brilliant. I mean, the view out of the wing mirror is just fantastic. You've got this gaping great big air vent on the side door, because they've got those beautiful doors with the kind of channel the air inside the double skin door. Oh man. So I think the conclusion is, on the road, this car is an absolutely epic thing. But it is rather quick.
Rather quick.
Yeah, you do have to be super careful. You'd probably want to go and live in the Isle of Man where there isn't a speed limit. That would be excellent.
You've got long roads.
Yeah, exactly. But wow.
And it's, driving sensibly as well. Look, you're in a 30-mile-an-hour zone now, and you can still drive the car sensibly.
It's not difficult to drive slowly. No. Sometimes performance cars, you find when they struggle when you're going just a quickly speed.
Like the Lamborghinis and that.
Exactly, yeah. And that's not the case. So yeah, on the road, conclusion for my second drive of the 720S Spider is it's stonking. Yeah. It really is absolutely stonking. And I can't actually. I'm so excited about driving it on the track. Yeah. So having McLaren now as a brand within the Harwoods group is amazing. That's because you guys as a business, I started YouTube and some of my first reviews were with Harwoods, and you've been so supportive over the last couple of years in terms of giving me access to cars and things. And I've been invited today to drive this and drive this on circuit, and we might go out in a couple of other cheeky cars in a little while as well. Yeah. And it's just really grateful. But yeah, next thing is we're going to get this on track. Well, guys, this is Elliot, who's about to take me around the circuit to see what the 720S is properly like in its proper environment.
I think it's the other way around. You've got the steering wheel. So
I know, what's the steering wheel on this side for? Really? That really freaked me out. I got in to get the camera set up and realised it was on the wrong side.
Awesome. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Cool. So standard stuff, foot the brake, engine start. And if we activate the ADP,
yeah,
then we're good to go.
Awesome. So we're just in sport, we're not going to do the old...
Yeah, no, we got them to track. Job done.
This is quite an interesting comparison because it's not often I get to drive literally within an hour a car on the road and then on the track.
Yep.
And a car for me like this is just so fast on the road. I don't think I use more than about half throttle this morning.
Perfect. Clear. Feeding on in.
On the front. It's also very, very fast.
Balance it, feed it like it nice.
It's so much quicker than the 600 LT there.
Feel that torque.
Oh man alive. Just feed the power in. Yeah, that's 155. It's a quick old car, this. My goodness me. Could you just select into the manual for me while I'm...
Yeah. There we go.
It's got so much more than my talent.
I always feel like a car like this should be about the ratio though, I think.
Yeah.
Should be, yeah, ability and then a bit left in reserve for the car.
There's plenty left in this car. I think that the thing that's thrown me a bit as well is with it being left-hand drive.
Yeah.
It just takes that little bit longer to adjust to it. But it's mighty fast.
Take a bit longer to stop that one. I think we'll get another one in, I think. So we'll do one more round.
That'll be good. got so much torque as well. You think you need to change down into third there, but you don't at all. Wowzers. Wowzers. The front's so sharp. Wow.
Good?
Yeah.
We're cruise on in.
Wow. What a car though. Very approachable, but you just feel it's got so much more. And that extra bit more is actually really very frightening.
That's a great analogy.
Because you know that little bit extra is going to take you to a point where if you mess up, it's spectacularly bad. Wow. What an experience. I mean, I think I'll get my racing driver excuses out the way really quickly. It's left-hand drive. That takes quite a bit of getting used to. But the power, oh my goodness me, that's incredible.
I think the thing is as well is it's the power delivery from really low rev range right the way through the power band.
Yeah. And look at that. Seriously, that mate.
All right.
Wicked. Well guys, there you go. That is a 720S Spider on the road and a 720S Coupe on the track. And yeah, just checking. What a car. What a car. Thank you very much for the Harwoods group for the invite today. Thank you for being such a quiet and very good passenger. You didn't scream too much. I have to say that shaken me up a bit. That's really the difference between that and the 600 LT is remarkable. But I hope you enjoyed that one, guys. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. And I'll see you on the next film, but I'm going to go and get a coffee and calm down. Or actually, I think I might be able to take the 600 LT out again.
Yeah. Do it.
See you on the next one, guys.